Hey, what's up, Star Status? It's 3D the Rap Star, aka is the Benz man. And in today's video, we gonna be talking about the 2025 S-Class. And so remember, they also have a S500, which is a V6 model. But if any of those is not enough, you can always go to the dark side and get the S63 AMG, which is a S63E performance vehicle for 2025. And what I always liked about Mercedes is they always had different models. So right here is a yes, they still went back and had a S500 4MATIC sedan. So engine 3.0 liter inline 6 turbo engine starting at 117K for the MSRP. Acceleration is in 4.5 seconds. Power is rated at 442 horsepower and torque is at 413 pound-feet. Now remember, that's just for the S500. So here are your other options. They do have a S580 4MATIC, S580E 4MATIC. So just be careful in what model you are looking for and looking at, and make sure you know what you're getting. So remember, the 0 to 60, we never really questioned on the S550, the S500. We never really looked at it, but the 0 to 60 time to be able to be in the early 4s is good on, a big heavy car like this. But there's really the main two right there that's kind of in comparison and which one you want. But hold on, everybody, leave in the comments what y'all feel about the new S-Class and that tablet right there in the center of the car. Like, me personally, I'm not a fan of it. I just don't care for it. It takes away from the car and make it more like just a computer on wheels, in which a sense, that's what's all it is now, basically. All right, but what's new? It's basically just keep on getting better and, just keep on evolving in what they already got going that's good on the car. So they have a multi-touch digital screen that can recognize your fingerprint and respond to your voice. So what they did was they just made that just better than what it was. So a 12.8-inch screen is back, but look at this. Organic LED OLED touchscreen in the centerpiece of up to 5 screens that can share content or entertain individually. You can personalize 800 settings in the car or from your phone. It's up to 7 user profiles. This is big, y'all. This is big. So now it's a touchscreen. The touchscreen was huge, but they're coming out with the OLED. So the OLED is really nice. And I'm not saying none of the previous models didn't have that, but moving forward, this is the stuff we like. Okay, and next up, front airbags, even in the back. I know y'all seen that. So now they got the option where you can have the airbags in the back. Now look at this, easier in here, safer out there. That's Mercedes-Benz. That's really what they care about. And now what I like about this feature is the most is it has, real-time GPS. A lot of cars had that, but it takes it a step further where it'll start telling you more stuff about what's going on, like literally like where you're going. And all right, this is kind of the same. They are talking about the stitching in here and how it looks and the different fine woods you could get, which is always kind of been in there in the car. But next up, in the background, in the moment, this is what I really want to talk about, y'all. So on this one, it's saying, you can combine and mess around with the 64 ambient colors, which is back. That been in there. But the other thing I like is it's saying it can warn you or warn passengers of cars, coming if you open the door. I really like that. That's a nice touch. You ever park somewhere and about to get out your car and you don't even really look back there and you don't see the car? It'll alert you, upon opening the car that, hey, a vehicle is approaching or coming by. And so that's pretty much it on all those models. So, now the only thing left to do is to go into the dark side and let's look at some of these AMGs. So starting off for the 2025 AMG, it's going to be 186K. We know the main thing with these cars is depreciation hits them really hard, even for the standard ones or the AMG. Mercedes in general, just over time, the prices just drop. And don't forget that these S-Classes are 4MATIC, which means all-wheel drive, in just different language. That's how Mercedes says it. 4MATIC or 4MATIC Plus for the AMG, which they just add up on the system and make it a little bit more better. All right, y'all, so the differences for the AMG now, you can have which steering wheel you want. Remember the days when we used to get a steering wheel and we didn't really care for it? Now you can kind of pick, you want a carbon one, a regular one, a mid-tier one. And also for the wheels, these are the wheels of the AMG that you could pick. You know, do you want something more night package or light? And this as well goes pertaining to the car. Do you want an AMG, you know, night package, or do you want a carbon fiber based one? As right here you can see the difference of the car. You know, now you can play around with a darker paint with nightshade package, a lighter color with carbon fiber package, you know, anything you want. Not much has changed from last year to this year. You know, signing off, Benz man.